Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Keisha, and I am doing just a little reaction on some of the things that I've been watching. So I put in the description box below. So in the title, it says that we're going to be talking about, oh, I wasn't about to do 5.4.5 inches story time. I almost did not want to do this, but I'm going to have to say this is for audiences only. And then I'm going to get into the Tasha K jail time question mark, the new Mommiana gang, Strong Mommy Chrissy, Ming, and JustJazzy. I put in the description box below how you can get to what I'm going to talk about, the lead attorney. He's talking about Tasha K possibly doing some jail time. Then I'm just going to let you know I didn't watch the whole thing about JustJazzy, but she is the new mommy, JustJazzy, the reality of Ming. I put in the description box below that you could find the new Mommiana Gang intro at the end of that video in the description box below, and also Strong Mommy Chrissy. She's the queen. She's the one who started it all. Hi pineapples. Hello Jessica. Hi Love Noel. Thank you for thumbs up in this video. I used to watch Just Right. She's cool. Yeah, she popped up on my recommended feed when I was watching the Mommy on the Game. And for some of you reactors or people that are doing commentary on the Mommy on the Game, this is going to be really nice because it's almost like a fresh start. I feel as though I could catch up and probably even keep up with what's going on. And I really let me just go into the first thing that I want to talk about. Let me get into the story time, you guys. Okay. So, story time 4.5 inches. Okay. So, yeah, let's get into that story time. I got a couple of minutes. Hi, Kalina Glory. Hi, Capricorn Lady 1230. So, this story time, I'm try not to beat around the bush. Let's just say I, I was dating. I've decided to become celibate until I just figure out what I want to do in that situation. So the reason why I decided I was encouraged to become celibate, let's just say this happened about, I'm not going to even say when it happened, y'all. So I was dating, I had a team, and I was looking to date. And I'm a grown up, and I was safe. And let's just say I had an experience that I hope I never have to experience ever again in my life. So I'm very blunt, y'all. I'm a Scorpio, and if you guys don't know how Scorpios get down, ask somebody. But we're very serious when it comes to our intimacy. And we don't play around, okay? We do not play around. So I was let down recently. I was really let down because somebody was not working with what they said they were working with. So I was like, I want to make sure that this never happens to me again. So this individual that I was interested in, this man, he hey, Scorpio in the house. He I try not to be petty, but I do look at the signs. I know that if you're short, you could still be packing. But let's just say I had a feeling that this individual might not be packing. But because of his zodiac sign, I was very interested to see what he was working with. Okay. So he's a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to be in an awkward situation. Can you let me know what you're working with? And he was like, I'm working with, hey, Jessica V. He's like, I'm working with, could you work with 4.5? And I was like, 4.5. Okay. 4.5. One, two. Okay. So 4.5 is like this. Okay. And so I was like, 4.5. Pineapples. I think we've all been there, KP. And I was thinking maybe I can work with 4.5. Maybe I can. Um, hold on, it's getting high, y'all. Let me turn on my fan. Okay. I was like, maybe. No, 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 no. See, I asked him, I was like, look, I want to keep it real. I told him, I was like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I don't want you to pick me up. And, we already know what I'm looking for. So let me know because I don't want to be disappointed. Right. And so he called me back and I'm like 4.5, 4.5. And I was like, okay, we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, love, no, I'm not him adding that point five for a little razzle dazzle, right? Kalina, people really, really do that. Yeah, and it's like, and I know that you can obviously spread the cheeks if you need to, but I got back, I got booty. And it's like, if you can't get past that, if you can't get past that, like, okay. So, so let's just say this is what happened. It had been like over a decade since we've seen each other. We just saw each other on Facebook because we used to be co-workers. Okay. And so there was all this co-worker built pent up sexual pent up energy that we had towards each other. So I was like, this is going to be awesome. So we got to his house, and I don't drink. I don't drink. So I got that kind of working against me because I'm sober. And so like there was no buffer, you guys. There was no buffer at all. Clean and Glory Keisha is hardcore. You asked him before. Yes, I did. I did. For sure asked him beforehand. I don't like to waste my time. Okay. So anyway, thumbs up the video, please. 4.5 never be good. I know. And he just like so there was no drink involved for me. And I was like, oh God. So we went to the kava bar and I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna go to the kava bar. Maybe it's gonna get me relaxed. Maybe it's gonna get me, but I felt like I was like I felt like I was like forcing myself in a way, and I didn't even want to kiss him either. I was like, mm-mm. This is a moral of the story is always take your car, always have like a backup plan because I didn't have a backup plan. Oh my God, I didn't have a backup plan, y'all. So, and I knew it wasn't good because like we were hugging and everything. And like you could usually get a sneak preview, like you give him a hug and you could feel a little bump. I didn't feel no bump, girl. I didn't feel girl. You know how what's his name? What's his name? Gosh, anyways, I just went blank. So there was no bump there, y'all. And oh, I should have Ubered. I should have Ubered and ran. So he was like trying to throw little subtle hints like, hey, you want me to give you a back rub or whatever? And I'm like, oh God. So then he starts to give me a back rub. Clean Glory, I had 4.5 once. He was quickie, quickie friend zone. Okay. Right before I got this live, because he's been sending me messages like, hey friend, hey Scorpio, how you doing? And I wanted to do this live so bad, but you guys, I'm gonna tell you, this is, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm keeping it real. Y'all gonna probably think I'm a hoe, but I wanted to tell y'all this story, but I have this other coworker, right, that was sitting right next to me, and he's also in that 5.4 to 4.5, and I'm like, oh my God, and I can't tell this story because this motherfucker's sitting right next to me, and he gonna think I'm talking about him. Anyway, so I go to the bed. Yeah, I go to the bed and yeah, they think men think they're slick with that back rub as their way into something, right? Yeah, so I go on the end of the bed and he's rubbing on my back or whatever. And usually that's when I'm like, okay, I'm really gonna get a sneak peek at what's going on, right? I'm gonna feel that little bulge in the back. So he starts rubbing up on me or whatever, and I feel something, but it's not. I just, you know how you can already tell by the preview that it's not going to be cool. It is not going to be okay. Then before he even, yeah, sneak peek. Well, a sneak feel, not really a sneak peek. It's like, when you give a hug or you dance and you on the dance floor or whatever, and you could feel something, a little bit of something, or I do something slick. I got a little slick way how I can check it out, but you never know. You never know. So he started like, doing a little foreplay. We started kissing. He was a really good kisser. And then he offered to do something for me, and that was nice. And then he pulled out a toy. And I was like, oh my God. Without getting too graphic, let's just say I faked it, y'all. I had to. I just really wanted it to be over. I wanted it to be over and I wanted to go home. So I faked it. Kalina, I've had one of those, and I should have had the 8 moments also. Oh my God. He knew he's a short man. Okay, so right before I went live right now, I know, and I'm so sorry. I didn't know what to say, but he just texted me and he was like, "Why are you ghosting me?" He was like, "Why are you ghosting me?" And because he kept on saying that he wanted to like book a room and go somewhere and like do this and try go here. And I'm like, I'm just busy. I'm busy, right? I'm busy. And he was like, y'all, this is what he said. This is what he said, y'all, right before I got here. He said, I didn't know what to say. When all you can do is answer with emojis because you really don't know what to say. Tiffany, what does Tiffany Bay say? He put your ass out of bed. Wait, he put your ass out my bed. I need a hammer. Who pulls out toys on the first date? I know, and I'm like, that was just weird. And so he said this. So he said, "How you been?" And I'm busy, right? Oh, he was like, "How you been?" He said, "You ghosting me now?" And I just did emoji laughing, like hee hee hee, like not really. And then I just said, "No, I'm just busy with my 12-year-old and my 9-year-old, and my 23-year-old just came back home, and he just came back home for a month." Right, because I got a full house. I'm just, and then he said, "Good, missing you." And I just put a heart. I don't want to lead him on. And then he said, I was like, damn, I guess my 4.5 incher was not good enough for you. Yeah, let's say, I guess my 4.5 incher was not good enough for you. And I just emoji laughed. I just emoji laughed because I don't, I have to meditate on what to say, and it sucks because we have some good chemistry. Like the conversation is so good, but no, KP, don't play with him. I ain't I'm not going to play with him. I'm not going to play with him because I'm not going to accept any more dates. No putty puss. That's cringy. It was cringy. It's like, and why would he? I guess it's not. It's not. And I already told him anyway. So the next, and the older guy, I blocked him. I blocked him. I blocked him on Facebook and on my phone because he was annoying. Oh wow, who has 4.5? Oh, Troletta, you're gonna have to roll it back, sister. I'll just say it real quick. The situation is I had a coworker that I worked with for almost 10 years, Scorpio, just like me. We had a lot of sexual, like, chemistry going on. But because I had been disappointed in the past, I wanted to make sure I wasn't disappointed. So I was like, "Are you packing? I don't want, if you, are you under 6 inches?" And he called me back and he was like, I'm 4.5 inches. Well, I had a 4.5 inch experience and it was not fun. So after not speaking to him for several weeks, he sent me a message saying, "Why are you ghosting me? I miss you." I guess my 4.5 incher wasn't good enough. And to be quite honest with you, it wasn't. It wasn't good enough. Real life with mama, not 4.5. Oh, hey Trolita, hey pineapples. Oh dear, clutching my pearls. It was like a 4.5 is like you getting humped. It's like you just feel like someone's humping you. I don't know. It just wasn't it just wasn't good. Yeah, it needs to be 8.5 or better, definitely. Those are hunching tools. Those were hunching tools. Well, I only got a couple more minutes here, so let me tell y'all something. I don't know. We're gonna switch gears here, and I'm gonna get into the Tasha K thing that's going on. I don't know if you guys watch Tasha K, but I watch Tasha K hunching. Yeah, hunching. Those are hunching tools. Tasha K has been, well, she's always in a whole bunch of news, but there is somebody called the lead attorney, and I put in my description box below if you want to get that video. Someone by the lead attorney is, he put out a story that Tasha K has received some information from an ex-CO of a prison. Now, allegedly, this ex-CO of this it's a Wisconsin prison, um, emailed herself some transcripted, recorded phone conversations from R. Kelly and his girlfriend. Now, allegedly, the lead attorney in the description box below, I put the link. He's stating that Tasha K possibly may do jail time if she's found guilty of buying this information that the CEO from Wisconsin emailed herself and then forwarded to Tasha K. How did anybody know that Tasha K got this information from the CO? Well, allegedly, the warden contacted YouTube and tried to find out which Black woman from Atlanta was reading word for word transcripts that were transcripted from R. Kelly's communication with his girlfriend. The reason why they knew that it was word for word is because, Tasha K knew things like R. Kelly couldn't spell. It's alleged that R. Kelly did not know how to spell high, and that R. Kelly spelled high HAI or HEI. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, where was I? I didn't even know there is a trial until Keisha mentioned it. Yes, Kalina Glory, there's been going on for 2 weeks, Trilita Hammerger. Yes, and a lot of people have been saying, well, actually, I'm going to say the um, the lead attorney states that if this comes up in court, that R. Kelly could possibly have a mistrial if this comes out in court. I miss Audrey's live about him. I have to go back and watch it. You guys, let me tell you something. I haven't put her in the description box below, but this commentator, or I feel like she's a journalist. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Plainest Jane. The Plainest Jane, she has great commentary on this trial. She has members only on some videos, but a lot of it, she has it for, public to view. If you guys want to get all the way caught up, and you want to binge watch on what's going on in a really good format, go watch The Plainest Jane. She has great commentary. Check it out. I love The Plainest Jane. I love how she broke down everything. Like I binge watch her. So Tasha K allegedly received some information from an ex an ex CEO of Wisconsin who somehow got the transcripts communication. Not only did she get she forwarded the communication, but she got the visit log, and she also was able to, Tasha K was people were watching. They said the feds were watching, allegedly, and that by obtaining information and paying for it, it could be an illegal act. Pineapples, you watch her? Yeah, she's a really good commentator. Freedom of the press, there is freedom of the press, but it is illegal for that press to purchase information and then release it to the public. So, really quick, let me get some of my papers and I'll be right back. I want to know when I get back, real quick. Hold on 1 second. Uh-uh. Yeah, that trial is really interesting. I recommend you go to the plainest Jane and go all the way to the beginning if you want to just really hear some good commentary. There is a trigger warning. She gives tons of trigger warnings, and she has great editing with a lot of stuff. That's where I like Go Weep in the Bush. I'm sure you guys have heard that. A lot of people are talking about Go Weep in the Bush. So let's get into the new Mommiana gang, y'all. How many of you guys are, put a one in the chat if you are excited about the new mommy, JustJazzy. Put a two in the chat if you think it, put a two in the chat, put a one in the chat if you're excited about it, put a two in the chat if you're going to start watching her, or one and two. Real Life of Mama. Whoa, when Tasha K was getting this information, she must have not known that this is illegal. Um, I'm not too sure, but what I do know is that Tasha K went on her channel live, but I think she took it down. I wonder if somebody has a screen recording. But she went on yesterday and she was trying to drag the lead attorney for getting on his platform, saying that she could possibly go to jail. Then she got on this morning and she said that she wanted to apologize for the way she conducted herself, and so, but she said she's not going to jail. However, the lead attorney said, if it is found that she paid for this information, then she possibly can do some jail time. So I've watched Just Jazz for a while. She's pretty cool. Yeah, she's gonna be in trouble. You think she's gonna be in trouble, Queen Libra? Queen of Glory. I watch her sometime. I used to live in New York. I like her vibes. Yeah, she's gonna give some good New York vibes. I can tell. It's pretty ironic that her name is Jazzy. They got a new Jazz, and so yeah, everybody's saying that, obviously we already knew that the mommy gang broke up. Ming got on her platform and went on her platform and said that her and Chrissy started it, and they were just they're looking for new members. So far they just have one member, my jazz just not my jazzy I'm sorry, I messed up. Just Jazz has 48.5K subscribers, and she does wig reviews and she does a couple of other things. I find it her very interesting and strong. She's very strong. I think she was at a shelter 7 months ago. She was in a shelter. So during COVID. So I want to catch up and get to know her more and see what her channel's all about. Just Jazzy is good because she brings something different to the mommy gang. She does bring something different to mommy gang. I'm wondering when they're going to do a meet and greet, or they'll do like a, something. I'm sure they're going to have something in the works. I'm excited to see what the future has in store for the new Mommiana gang. But anyways, I gotta get going. See you later. I want to say more, but I got to get going. But remember, we just went over that Tasha K told the public she is not going to jail. Go over and check out the lead attorney, or I believe it's the lead attorney. I put in my description box below the lead attorney, Just Jazzy, a link to get to her, The Reality of Ming, and Strong Mommy Chrissy. In the description box below, the Reality of Ming, that link is to the video where she shows the new intro, where it shows Chrissy, Ming, and Just Jazzy, and they're all running in, and it seems pretty cute. I'm pretty excited about this new Mommiana game that we can look at and commentate on, and hopefully that we could all keep it positive and everybody can stay in their own lane and all that good stuff. I'm gonna be uploading some Latin dance when I get home. I did a little Latin dance with Pop Sugar, and I'm gonna try to get back into my workout routine and encourage you all out there to work out and stay fit. Fit. I'm fit at 40. See y'all later. I'm just praising God, trying to get through the traffic before I even get in it. You know how it is when you're anticipating go driving. I don't have to drive too far, but I do. Thank you for thumbs up in this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and hope you just take good care of yourself. Well, I lost my 10 pound. Well, I didn't lose the 10 pounds, but I lost my gut, y'all. Lost the gut. Bye. Bye bye. Have an awesome day.